what is food waste? According to FAO, that stands for Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the definition of food waste is the food that's still in a good condition but being thrown away or discarded by human, whether it is stored after the expiration date or just permitted to rot. There are several reasons for this food waste behavior. The main one is because the food spoiling, of course, and the other one is market access and the specific customer eating and shopping behavior. And what is the impact of the food waste problem into the environment? As I mentioned before, that food waste gives such a big negative problem into the environment. Here's why. When the food waste being thrown into the landfills and get composted, they will release the gas called methane, which is really bad to the environment, especially in the term of climate change. And other than that, when we waste food, it also means we waste the energy, water, ingredients that we use to cook the food that we waste.
Food waste is one of the world's biggest contributors to greenhouse gas emissions. When food waste is thrown away, it releases methane, which is 25 times more likely to cause global warming than carbon dioxide. Additionally, food production, packaging, and transportation also generate significant carbon emissions. Increased food consumption and food waste also contribute to increased emissions globally. Natalia 2023 stated that food waste emergency in Indonesia is increasing, with the country ranking 4th in the world as a producer of food waste. The total amount of food waste in Indonesia is 20.93 million tons per year, ranking after China, India, and Nigeria. Hundreds of billions are wasted when they could be used to feed more than 30% of Indonesia's population. The National Food Agency, or Bappenas 2021, noted that food waste in Indonesia amounts to 23 to 48 million tons per year, or the equivalent of food for 61 to 125 million people.
The top 3 ranked waste contributors in Bogor Surakarta area are Sragen District, Wonogiri District, and Sukoharjo District. Sragen Regency contributes a quite large amount of food waste, where the amount of daily food waste generated by 532.73 tons in 2019 and increased to 534.31 tons in 2020. Wonogiri Regency was in the second place. It contributed to food waste about 436.60 tons in 2019 and rise again in 2020 to 437.40 tons. In Sukoharjo Regency, there is as much as 365.85 tons in 2019 and 364.1 tons in 2020. 3R: reuse, recycle, reduce, and 5R approach are one of the solutions that must be developed to achieve food waste reduction. The 5R approach: reduction, reuse, recycling, recovery, and revalue, as an effort to minimize waste by reducing the amount of raw material used. Use: reusing reusable materials, recycling materials, recovering materials through recycling, and revaluing materials through reuse or recycle. Apart from 3R and 5R activities, public awareness are also important. People must consume food wisely, reduce the volume of waste, and emphasize the importance of managing food waste to minimize the impact on the environment. So, based on the explanation that has been mentioned, do you still choose to be a selfish person who is not aware of food waste? Come on, show our concern by eating food enough without leaving food waste. Think about it.